welcome back. In this episode we're going to see if we can shed 100 kilos off this fat heifer, go through all the winter upgrades and what we've been up to get her ready for the 2025 Modified Ford Series season. Can we shed 100 kilos? Well, that's a big question. Join us for the video, let's find out. Right, so what have we been doing over the winter? Well, honestly, not a lot. Nah, to be fair, we've done quite a bit, but actual progression, not a lot. So I did try on the body kit we were on about putting on, which I'll put some images in now, which I did try it on there. I'm normally pretty good at visualising things, but I was struggling to visualise it. I'll be honest, the budget for this winter was not enough to get it painted. So maybe because it wasn't in colour, I was struggling to see it. So for now, that's not going on. We're going to keep it as it was, and look to put that on in the future when we've got a bit of a bigger budget with some other bits to sort out to get the car ready for the 2025. So put the kit on the back burner for now. Well, obviously we still want to lose some weight, so massive thanks to Rory from Project Zero Racing for sorting us out with a gorgeous carbon fibre bonnet. So that's definitely going to save quite a few kilos because the old bonnet was well heavy. Obviously still got a sticker up and everything yet, but huge thanks to him for sorting us that out. Fits like a dream, as you would expect, because it come off his car. What else have we done? We had a few repairs obviously we had to do from last year. So all the slicks, obviously, these bad boys, destroy everything. So we've had to change all the lower arm kit that we got from Rory. All the spherical ball joints had all had a tiny amount of play in. Like when you take them off the car, they look brand new and feel brand new. But on the car, when you've got the wheel, shit flying everywhere. On the car with the wheel on, etc., there's just the smallest amount of play, which you would have seen in the last video. So we've changed them, which has sorted all that out, lovely jubbly. Also, we had a massive issue with the trailing arm bushes that had completely failed, which unfortunately I didn't film when we done it. But I've swapped them over, so we've got some brand new Black Series Power Flex bushes in there, so we'll have no play from them from now on. And they were totally knackered, like the whole bush just slid it in and out, so that was not helping us whatsoever. Obviously we're still trying to lose a bit of weight. I'm not going mad at the moment with cutting loads of holes and cutting stuff up. I know everyone's screaming at me to do it. I just haven't done it yet. Hey, look, we'll do what we can with everything else first for us. It just gets really messy, and then you got to clean everything up, and yeah, it's something I probably will do, but at the moment I just haven't done it. But we are fitting plastic windows. Obviously these have all come out now. That is good fun taking them out if you've never done it before. I mean, if you've got professional kit, maybe it's a lot easier, but I just went with the Amazon special. Done the job, but yeah, you do 6 inches of wire snaps, do another 6 inches of wire snaps. So we got them out. The rears at the moment, I thought I'd ordered them with a black border. Turned out I hadn't. So currently, I don't know if this trip's going to work. It looks like it's going to work. Well, I got this off, I don't know if anyone's into drifting, but Jack Shanahan was doing up the GT8s, getting the GT86s ready last year, and he made his own perspex windows, and this is what he done, so I kind of copied it. So I cut the template on the actual film that comes on the perspex, so I cut the template out, and then I've just painted them black. So yeah, we'll see if that works. Hopefully that'll work. Otherwise I'm going to have to order another pair, but it worked for him, so why wouldn't it work for me? The rear, however, I have double checked, it's not here yet, but the rear one I have double checked that I have ordered one with the black board, so I ain't got to worry about that. I won't bore you too much on them, so what I'm doing is I am going to glue them on, but as some extra security I have drilled a hole here, and I will use that slot there, so I'll have 3 bolts in the rear quarters just to make sure they can't blow out. They are fixed to it, but I will glue them on with the special glue. I will do the same on the back. I haven't drilled the holes yet, but I'll have one on each corner and one on top and bottom in the middle, just to make sure they can't fall out. You know, with the bonnet and the windows, we've lost a fair chunk. We'll see what happens. if I get around to start cutting some stuff out, you know. She's a heavy beast, but to be fair, from some of the people I've talked to, because of the cage and everything I've installed, it's actually lighter than other race car Focuses, STs, Mk2s. So hey, we'll see what we've done. Oh, I've whilst fitting the front bumper, or trialing it, sorry, I did cut out all the crash bar in front of the front, so we've saved some more weight there as well. Behind the grille, on the standard bumper, we've got here where the number plate and everything would go. So we're going to get rid of all the plastic in here. It gives us more airflow into the intercooler. Obviously that exposes the crash bar, so we're going to cut the crash bar down. One, we'll lose some weight. I don't believe it adds much strength, from what I've been told, and obviously it allayed airflow into the intercooler. And obviously if we cut that out the bumper down there, all you would see was a crash bar and it would look really crap. So get rid of that, weight saving, that's the priority at the moment, saving as much weight as we can. So that's the crash bar cut away. Yeah. So a word of warning, a 115mm grinder, quite difficult with that. Needs to be a bit bigger really if you're going to do it on the car. I'd like to have taken it off, however I was being extremely lazy. The problem is the whole rad pack bolts to that bar on either side, so you'd have to drop the whole rad pack down and all that lot, which I wasn't in the mood to do. So we cut it on now. I put some stuff behind to protect the intercooler and everything else. But a 9-inch grinder probably would have been a bit easier. But there we go. So yeah, it can be done. So yes, just need to modify the back of the bumper to make this sort of worthwhile. As you can see, we've probably got, what's that? I don't know, an extra 3 inches. Extra 3 inches of air that's able to get into the intercooler. It wasn't struggling for inlet temps, but again, it's one, weight saving, two, why not? It's there to be used, so let's free the space up so it can actually benefit from it. So yeah, so let's crack on and modify this bumper and then get it all refitted back on. And there we have it. So I've cut all the plastic out behind the grille, take the grille off, cut it all out. So you've got a whole area straight to the intercooler. I've only just placed the bumper on loosely, just so we can have a look. Just now on the floor. So yeah, so you can see now, cut it all out, so it's just the grille. I don't know why I never did that before, to be honest. But there we are. Oh yeah, I know why, because the crash bar was there. Now we cut the crash bar out. Happy days. Update on this year, they have changed the class structure slightly. Yeah, don't quote me exactly on what the actual regs changed, because I ain't got a clue. I know I'm still in A, so I'm just going A. But what I do know is we have some more cars in A, so some more cars to race with in our class, which is definitely going to make it interesting. You know, I've not been. We had enough in our class really last time, but obviously they're all big power stuff. So, you know, we did well. I'm sure you'll see it in the next video of me holding the trophy, because I didn't manage to get to the awards night, but we did finish officially 3rd place in A class, unofficial championship last year. So with a 2024 3rd place A class champion, officially, unofficially. Get your head around that. And yeah, so we collect it at the first round, hopefully, whilst we're collecting some others. And yeah, so I'll crack on, try and get these windows fitted. Right guys, so a quick update on the rear screen, which is out, which I believe was in the last updates of the videos, but you'll find that out in the clips. I double checked to see when it was arriving from ACW, and then I found out silly me, made a bit of a boo-boo and ordered a rear window for a pre-facelift Mark II. Obviously mine's a facelift. I thought they were the same, so it didn't matter, but I gave them a call, asked them the question, they said no, they are different. And there's a 3.5 week to 4 week delay, well not delay, just a manufacturing process, that's how long it takes. Which would mean we would miss the first round with the rear screen. It did say that they believe they have one in stock at their old warehouse, because they're just moving premises at the moment. And I asked them to give me a call if they didn't, so then I could put my glass one back in. I haven't received the call, it's probably the wrong way round, so I'm assuming one is on its way. So a massive thank you to ACW Motorsport Plastics for sorting out the rear screen for the Focus. Obviously I completely messed up and ordered the wrong one, so a quick phone call and they managed to sort me out. So huge thanks to them. So all we need to do now is get all the windows fitted to the car. So let's crack on and get them on, shall we? And just like that, they're on. Obviously it's got a bit darker now, but yeah, they're on. I've got the sides on as well. So I've just got 3 bolts holding it on. And then I've used some ECW primerless bond, which is good for glass and for plastic. So I put that all the way around like you would normally, and then the 3 bolts just to secure it. For my own peace of mind, on the rear one, similar, but you can't really see it, it's all black, including black screws as well. But I've got 2 screws on the side, 2 screws in the middle, 2 screws on that side. So 6 screws holding it. I just drilled into the boot lid, put a couple of rib nuts, well 6 rib nuts in, and then just got the Allen key screws, black ones going in, holding it, plus the ACW bond all the way around. And the same on that window. So yeah, so we're now fully plastic on it and hopefully save some weight. So we'll soon find out on that. So I'm just gonna get the spoiler back on, because it looks shocking without a spoiler. I mean, it's not much of a spoiler, but without spoiler, terrible, absolutely terrible. So put that on. One day we'll have a proper spoiler, but yeah, that's to come. So get the spoiler on, and now I've got all the plastic on, I can re-sticker it up and all the rest of the jazz. Also, while we're here, I'm not sure how well it shows up on the camera, but the old spray job on the side windows worked a treat. Looks awesome. Looks just as good as the pre-blacked ones that come from ACW. So bit of time, bit of effort, save a bit of money. You got some black got some black spray paint lying around. Give it a go. We'll see what happens with the glue afterwards, unless that's going to make it go funny. I don't know, but time will tell. Got it all stick it. What turned around? We're all stickered up. Looking sweet. So I'm just now going to change the gearbox oil. There you go. But treated myself to some special tools from Amazon. Amazon, if you want to sponsor us, hit us up. I got myself a gearbox oil syringe. The last thing I had was one of those little pump things. Takes forever, kills your arm. I'm hoping with this you'll just get one, you know, suck it up, squeeze it in. Much easier, much quicker, hopefully. Especially for the amount of times I change the bloody gearbox oil. It'd be handy. Hopefully I change it this time and we can leave it in there for a bit. So just draining the oil out now, as you'd expect. I think I only did 1 round on that. It's crystal clear, so that's always good stuff. So this is the correct stuff. 75 140, not 90, which I put in there. But hey ho, we are where we are. So yeah, let's give the syringe business a go and see how easy that is. Alright, so just like that, we've got the oil change done on the gearbox. Happy days. And we've had a delivery. Exciting times, we'll love a delivery. So we have got the battery from Jack Webb Motorsport. Look at this puppy. She's a beauty. Can't tell you how light this is. It's ridiculous. Ridiculously light. I think it's just over 2 kilos. I think it's 2.1 or 2.2 kilos. Something like that. It's crazy light. So it's going to save us loads of weight. I will, once I've swapped it over, taken the old one out, I'll whip upstairs in the house and get on the bathroom scales with it, just so I can tell you what the difference is. Not only do we get the battery, but we also get a nice little battery bracket so we can bolt it to the car, and you also get a special lithium ion charger with it in the battery kit bundle. You can buy these separately, just the batteries, if you have the other kit, or buy it as a bundle. So if you want to get yourself one of these Jack Webb Motorsport batteries, why not head over to the Collaboration UK shop? As I said before, we've got them up for sale on there now. We're now a dealer for Jack Webb Motorsport batteries, lightweight batteries. At the moment it's just a bundle, so not separate, but if you need just a separate battery, drop us a message. Obviously, if you're a Collaboration UK member, you can receive a nice little discount, so make sure you become one of them. Yeah, so head to the website and see what we can do for you. And it also comes with its own little gauge, so you can press the button and it tells you how many volts you got in there, which is 13.4. You can't see it on the camera. So yeah, but it does send an instruction, make sure that's turned off when the car's not running, because I'm guessing that eventually will kill the battery over time. But handy little extra on the battery. That's fantastic, that. So we've got the old battery out, which trust me is a lot heavier. And in here, unfortunately, it's going to show up this Ford magic of rust. It's only surface corrosion rust. I'll sort that out at some point. So I fed the cable back through already. So when we did the isolator, we've got the cable coming through. So all the main power and everything in this box, what we rigged up before when we've done the isolator for the car. This cable goes back to the isolator, then the other cable will now come off the isolator and go to the battery in the car. And now just got to sort out this earth. Obviously this earth still needs to be to the car, which it still is technically, but obviously not going to leave that in there, so I'm going to chop that cable there and then re-crimp it so it goes to there, and then I can use this bit of cable to earth the battery to the car somewhere inside. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now, and then mount the battery inside. So one, it frees up a load of space here for when we do some other things in the future, and obviously it just moves a bit of weight away from this heavy lump at the front. So yeah, I mean obviously the new battery is only 2 kilos, so it's not major weight we're moving around, but we will move it nevertheless. The other issue this generates is the fact that the AirTech breather system obviously bolts onto the battery tray, so now this is floating around. To be fair, with the pipes and everything, it's quite stiff, and we shortened the pipes and everything when we messed around at Snet, I believe, so it won't really reach anywhere else, but there is like a stay here for this intake, so I think for now I'm just going to cable tie to that because it's pretty solid anyway. And then at some point I'll think about making a bracket or getting some more hoses and moving it out the way slightly. Right, so the Yuasa standard battery weighs 16.5 kilos. 16.5, and that weighs 2. So that is a saving of 14.5 kilos. Just in that. Bosh. That's quite a bit of weight, that. So yeah, that's a lot to our 100 kg goal. So let's get it fitted, shall we? Alright, so that's all mounted up in there. Just drill 4 holes, the old classic riv nuts come out, so she's riv nutted in there. All I need to do now is sort the wire in. Should just put that cable in the 2 grams to sort, but I'm just going to need 2 extra lugs which I haven't got, so I can't do it tonight, which is a bit unfortunate. I can't finish it off, but back in a minute with some lugs. Right guys, this is the battery all fitted up. So I put a new terminal on there, so that's the main car earth for the engine and all that jazz. That's where that is, in its original place, but obviously the battery's not there now. And the battery's all fitted up in there. So it's a bit dark, the torch has died. Obviously the mains comes off from the isolator, and then the earth strap just goes to the chassis down there. Hopefully you can see that's all in there solid. Fired it up, starts on the button, so that's a win. Happy days, that's the battery all fitted and some more weight saved. So yeah, what I want to do is find out how much this weighs now. So I'm pretty much there on bolt-on weight saving parts. Well, I could take the aircon compressor off. I ain't got the budget right now to get the aircon delete kit, so that's something else we can save weight on, and there's a couple of other things, but I want to kind of see how much that weighs now with what we've bolted on so far before we go mad with cutting and drilling and all that jazz and really attacking it. One for me and another one for you. You know how much you can save without going too drastic. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Right, and guys, so in the next video we're going to find out how much this weighs, and we're going to head to Snetterton for the first round of the Modified Ford series. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, drop in the comments how much you think this thing weighs, and have we made that 100 kilogram goal. See you soon.